Welcome, everyone. I want to thank you for being here this morning. What a beautiful morning. It's a good day for a yard sale, huh? Anyway, I just want to thank everyone for being here. We have Johnny Peña, who is the president of SWAN in the West Central Community Development Group. Jerry, who is the treasurer of both those groups. We have Nancy, my policy analyst. We have JJ and George and Barb from Parks, and we have Coach from Nuestros Valores and David and Sean and Ismail from Nuestros Valores here today to talk about the park. You know, the Alamosa Skate Park was completed, I think the idea of the skate park was in like the late 90s. You know, some kids advocated. My daughter was one of the strong advocates at the time. Mayor Marty Chavez was the mayor, and there was a town hall, and her and some other kids went up to him and asked if they would build a skate park in the Southwest area, because it was direly needed to have recreational areas for kids in the community. And he listened and built the park, and it's probably one of the number one used skate park in the city of Albuquerque. You know, it has some outstanding features. We have people from all over the state, from across the country, come to utilize the skate park. And also, you know, there's been tournaments and the like here. So with everything that's happened here, obviously, you know, it's suffered some deterioration. There's been some vandalism, but it's a really outstanding area for the youth in our community. And so a couple of years ago, talking with the people at Parks, David and Barb, we really needed to spruce it up a bit and make sure that it's still as viable and as a great park as it was when we first opened it many years ago. And I was able to secure some dollars. There's some state dollars, thanks to our state representatives for putting some dollars in to renovate the park. We're going to add some added features. Some of the landscaping that was there before was just really getting trampled on. So we decided that lots of the kids that were using the skate park were on the BMX bikes. So we thought, you know, what a great idea, and the designers and the people at Parks came up with the idea to make it into a BMX trail, which I think is an excellent addition to the park. The only thing that we ask is that now during the construction phase and during the remodeling phase, that the kids in the community and throughout the city, if you could please be patient while we do this, because while you're excited about the BMX park and we're excited about it, it's being kids are getting in there, and it's really halting some of the progress that we're trying to do. We need until about mid-April to get it done, and then it's going to be a fantastic area to host even BMX and not just skate park tournaments here. And we have a few people here to speak, but I first want to thank obviously the city department, David and Barb and all the crew that works at City Parks. They've just done an outstanding job, even with the Alamosa Skate Park just here across the ways. And then I want to thank Morrow, Reardon, Wilkinson and Miller. They're the contractor, and Franklin's earth moving and the city park department's construction crew. We hope to get this done. The total cost of the project is about $375,000, with funding coming out of the 2015 GO bond and a 2016 state grant. So with that, I'm going to actually ask a couple of young men, because they're going to help me to get the message out about the importance of, you know, letting the contractors finish and complete their work. And we have here two brothers from Nuestros Valores. It's JJ and George. JJ and George, come on up.
Thank you guys for coming here today. And we just want to say this park that they're working on, we really appreciate it, and we need it to be finished so everybody can be safe and everybody can enjoy it. And if we don't let them work on it and do what they need to do, then we can't enjoy our park. And
thank you.
And that's it, I think.
That's awesome. Thank you. Come on. Come on, George. You're not getting out of it that easy.
Well, when it comes to the BMX project, if we're over here riding on it while it's not finished, it's not gonna get finished. It's gonna just postpone the project, and I really just enjoy to use it, and I'm just excited for April to come. I'd love to start riding on this as soon as possible, but we do need to let the project get finished. And with the vandalism, we would appreciate it if you guys would just honestly just like crap.
Be cool.
I'm finished.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. You guys did an awesome job. Next, we're going to ask Johnny, president of Swan and West Central, to come up and say a couple words.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for coming this morning. First, I want to thank the councilor and our elected officials who were able to help get some funding to get this project done, and especially want to thank our Parks Director, Barbara Taylor, and David here, who have always done an excellent job in our community to make sure that our parks and our amenities are up to date and serving our community. We're really excited about the expansion of this project. You know, this park is probably, like the councilor said, one of the most utilized parks in the city. When you look at all the stuff that they have to do here, this addition of a BMX field track, it's going to be a great addition, because most of these kids that come out here, they're either on skateboards or bikes. And I think that'll help kind of separate the two types of activities that are going on. So again, I want to thank everybody, the counselor and the folks at Parks and Recs, and all the kids that utilize it. And hopefully they can have a little patience and wait until the project is done. That way they can do the great job that they normally do. So again, thank you guys for coming out.
And next we have Jerry. Come on, Jerry.
Again, I want to thank all the councilors, the state legislators, everybody who was responsible for getting funding for this project. They always say if you have nothing to do, you're going to get in trouble. This gives kids something to do, and I'm really happy to see it. I just live down the road here, and so do the Peñas, and we just want to see the kids have a great time and be safe, and hopefully they'll take a good advantage of taking what's been given to them and utilize it to the best of their ability. Thank you.
And next we have Barb with Parks.
Good morning. Thank you, Councilor Peña. A prime part of the park's mission is to provide athletic facilities for our young people. And we don't always realize that extreme sports are extreme athletics. It's hard to skateboard. It's hard to control your bike. So it is a particular pleasure for the Parks and Recreation Department to be able to expand this wonderful skate park and provide high quality BMX facilities for the kids as well. We appreciate Councilor Peña because she appropriated the money and gave us the opportunity to provide this. And we always appreciate David Flores because he manages our projects and does an absolutely great job. So thank you.
And I'm going to have David come up and speak real quick. Come on, David.
I didn't expect that. Thank you, Counselor. Thank you. I think that sometimes when you see problems, we don't always see them as problems. We see them as opportunities. And so in looking at what would be seen as deterioration, it might just be a shortcoming on our part. And so here we are to try to remedy that and provide something unique. This is our first. This is not the first. This is nothing new, BMX, but it is something that we hadn't yet tried. This is just an honor to be able to give this to this particular community. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Well, with that, I'm going to wrap it up. I just really want to thank my policy analyst, Nancy Montaño. Obviously, we're the city councilors, but our analysts are the ones that do all the brunt of the work to get all these things organized. So I want to thank Nancy. But I, again, want to thank the Parks Department. They've just done just a phenomenal job. I know as long as, I've been in office, just seeing the amount of work and the level of importance that they've put on parks. In the Southwest Mesa in particular, we have the Alamosa Park that just got renovated. We have this, it's going through renovations. We have the Memorial Park that's coming on board here pretty soon. We have Sierra Sunset Park that and Anderson Heights, that Sunset Sierra that got completed about a year and a half ago, and then Anderson Heights that's getting done, right? Right.
2017 jail bond.
2017. So I just want to say, for just this district alone, they've done just such an outstanding job. So again, I just want to thank them. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.